was the result for KZN. And it predicted that MK would be the largest party in KZN with 26%. And the DA was not far behind with 21%. And the ANC was at 19%. More than half of where they were 5 years ago. So we're not even saying under 50%. We're saying get rid of the ANC altogether now. That's what we are campaigning on. But I'll give you something even more incredible than that. They now do daily polling in KZN. And do you know what they came out with yesterday? And you can go onto their website, srfreports.co.za. You can go and check it out if you don't believe me. Day 7 had the DA at 26% and the MK at 24%. Yesterday, the DA was the biggest party in KwaZulu-Natal. And who would have thought in 2004, when we were saying stop a 2/3 majority, in 2024 we'd be saying make the DA the largest party in KwaZulu-Natal. But there's a word of caution that I must bring. Because that is only possible if every single voter gets behind the DA in this election and votes for Chris Pappas. There's a lot of small parties and a lot of new entrants that look shiny and new and they sound great and maybe they dance better than I do or some other people we know. That wasn't a jab at anyone, by the way. We must be cautious because history shows us in eThekwini, we don't need a greater example than eThekwini, that small parties will never hesitate to vote and support the ANC when they don't have a majority. And there's a funny thing about this election that I haven't worked out. These new parties that said they were going to get loads and loads of former ANC voters have given up doing that. They now campaign in the Western Cape to get rid of the DA and say that actually if we want to fix South Africa, we've got to get rid of the one government that actually works in this country. They've given up going into townships and rural areas. It's only the DA that's doing that. And they've decided to camp out in Umgeni municipality, of all places, to try and get rid of the DA in the only municipality that works in this province. I don't understand it. And so, take note and be cautious. This election, this national election, is going to come down to one seat in the KwaZulu-Natal legislature. Just one. There's 80 seats, and a new could have 51 or 49. That's how close it's going to be. And there is just no way that we can take chances by having a single party with one seat that can derail and frustrate an entire provincial government that includes the DA. Because we are very clear, ladies and gentlemen, the first order of business, the first cabinet meeting after the election, it goes like this: opening and welcome, agenda item number 1, place eThekwini under administration. That is our first order of business. And we can appoint an administrator that is not interested in spending 25 million rand on new security vehicles for councillors and mayors. I don't know if you saw that this week. Did you read that? Municipality wants to take our money, not fix the sewage crisis, not put water in the pipes, but spend cars on politicians. It's extraordinary. You should go and read which political parties went and supported that as well. You'd be shocked to read which ones voted in support of that. We're going to have a city manager that can then fix the city and get it back on track. We can get rid of this mayor who is more interested in his singing and dancing career than he is in actually governing the city. And we can start to fix what is so broken. But that will not happen if we have parties that are going to hold our provincial government hostage. So please, let's take what Chris is going to say very seriously, and let's take this energy and this excitement and what is going on nationally, because I can tell you something. And every politician will come and tell you this is the most important election, and this really is the most important election, that every vote is going to count. Helen Zille became the mayor of Cape Town by 1 vote. Chris became the mayor of Umgeni by 42 votes. 42 votes. Less people in this hall. And every vote is going to count. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the moment that you have all been waiting for. I want you to all please stand up, and won't you welcome the next Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Mayor Christopher Pappas.